Yes, let we drive away tribalism now. Forget about nepotism. Forget about all the negative zims. Fumble them. We don't come with another episode of politics and economics. For the people away, now the first time this for joining, and the one themselves, we now returning viewers them. I want to really apologize for we were not able to come on last week. I know say we post the problem where we will go through late into the program. It be don't even past 8 o'clock. The reason being we be don't set everything. Then for whatever reason the technology just mess up our we. And that be make we not be able to come on. We try, we're not able. And in fact, it go up until Saturday, Matilda and show, we not be able to fix the problem entirely. Apparently, we end up for realizing a be virus na in be affect one of the computers them. And that computer the calls then they come out they come through. So again I make even we'll try for clean them up and everything, Matilda not be still able to get the calls them completely. So we do apologize for that. And when I know say my own program now are not able for doing like how Matilda be doing on without any calls. Now that make I decide for postpone my program on Thursday because the calls them now they make up this program. And another thing before I set the stage for tonight from Bulem, for the people them way now know me, my name na Abdul Karim Kagbo and I based na Canada, and the team way they help me for take care of my family as a profession, me na economist. So from Bulem, last week, boku things them. Matilda talk about that, and the social media review team, we na lawyer Shilon, Mr. Mengot, and then Mr. Jamburia, then three, then talk about But me want for talk about and give a different perspective. That's not about the ACC. So me not go talk about the issue where they go between the ACC and Parliament, particularly Tawa Conte, where now the Public Finance Committee chair. Not to yonder I want to emphasize at all tonight. The thing where I want to emphasize, and I don't watch some programs them, I don't think people then focus too heavily on that at all. So Nadande, I really want for focus. Within Ben Kelfala say, so I not get for go through the parliament like Tawa Conte your side and stuff. Another area for Matilda, another area from the social media team as well. So me go take a different angle in terms of the ACC. So that's going to be one thing we go talk about. If when I see, I know specify the like say this go be the main topic for tonight. No, I not do that because we get boku topics them, and I know I for spend too much time on one particular topic. And I also again I want to maintain my near resolution where I want to keep them to the 2 hours. But sadly enough, where the talk or the calls they don't sit down, I can be very lenient and say, okay, let's take more calls them, and the calls then can take over half of the program. The other thing where I want for address fumble them, because I be listening to Sister Matilda in program, Miss Matilda in program, Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengot and Mr. Jamburia in program. Somebody call, a few people them actually don't call, and they complain about one particular caller na me show where na the salon politics and economics show. Say this person they call all the time according to the caller but na the other program. They say the person they disrupt the program. But Fambulem, I want to make this appeal to we all. I go start with an example, and una go understand clearly why I take the position why I always they take and where I intend for continue for take. Where President Bill can go na America, na UK, where na the president of Salon, and then they invite people them where na strong SLPP supporters them, the people them where na the room anything he say then go clap, nobody no go challenge her with any tough question. Where he can do that, una sef when are non-SLPP supporters, una they complain and saying as Sierra Leonean, this now the president of Sierra Leone is they're supposed for make that invitation they open on a particularly first come first serve basis. So based on the seat you first come, you get the seat. When they complain about that, and I don't say I repeatedly say that system they wrong or that approach they wrong. And in fact, I always they say back, instead of President Bill, they heavily focus on quote unquote foreign investors if for try force for see how it able influence Sierra Leoneans them where then get deep pocket na the diaspora and want for go invest in that country day. Because the reason being where Sierra Leonean go invest in that country day, it not only get a money at stake, but it get the country at stake. Because if the country poor, it's go feel personally. So not to just money no more. We go say, okay, well, where something happen, you go just take your money and run away. No. Unlike that foreign person, if enough favorable for them, security-wise or otherwise, then just they not get like that deep-seated root at the country, where then go get the country at heart first, and then think about the money. But Sierra Leoneans, them, particularly we were born there, we get the country at heart. So I can always appeal that to the president. And even the time we call myself, the cherry pick who that for attend in conference or a meeting or town hall, whatever way you call them, then they be wrong. Yes, VOS no be don't establish it deep into that, because VOS established in late 2017. So not because of President Bill come na power make we establish VOS, but we not be able to get plenty time for go after APC government at that time. I make Bokofuna can feel say that SLPP no more we they go after. No. It just happen almost say President Bill na in the sitting president and na in get the potential for change the direction of the country in a better way, carry the country in the right direction. So let's come back to VOS discussion. So with that example there, una no be like that. Where President Bill the cherry pick who that for go by meeting. So dear, let we extend that same approach there to the one that we call now VOS. As long as somebody call, insult me, insult una, and I make personal more happens in term and focus on something else and miss waiting the person say. But anybody will try for insult any caller or any other person, I can step right in and say no. Focus on the point where you didn't make or on the topic. Because now that one day I always the same at this platform, a lack in a salon. That tolerance level, that way for tolerate somebody will not even agree with you. Somebody will always they agree with you. To like and not go take anything from you for accept what they say, because you know very well saying a good thing you get for say about you. Then they not make you a better person. Then they not make you a good leader. A good leader or good somebody where you go say this person gets thick skin. Now somebody will know very well say, if I give this person the platform or the chance or the opportunity for let it talk, it go talk something that way I not go like. It go criticize even me we give access to the platform. If you know all of that and you still give the person the opportunity, as long as you do it with respect, we fumble them, then they a great leadership skill. So dear I beg, let we be patient with brothers and sisters, then we go call now this platform. We now go agree with waiting we stand for or waiting we believe in. Let we give them the benefit of the doubt. Yes, some people in their way, absolutely they want for mislead. We view as them for say something will not be true. In that case, they, as soon as you know, I can always try for interrupt. But now, because some of them can they argue back and forth, so I can wait with it undone. And then make can clearly say waiting then say from my research. And I want let people are aware of one thing. You go only get act like what you go say na my opinion. Yes, your opinion na your opinion. But where it come to the fact, nobody no get like where you go say this na my own fact. The your fact for different. No. The fact is fact. The fact is universal. You know, I know say yes, Trump 1.0, maybe get somebody we Conway, where Boku people and don't kind of familiar with the phrase where you can say alternative facts. Then are just gimmick. But the fact is universal. It's just like where you go say 1 + 1 now 2. Any country where you go, 1 + 1 is equal to 2. So similarly to fact, and I made them say fact. It no matter who that they talk or who that they convey the message. A fact is a fact. So the fact, we always go make sure say we give una the fact na yeah. We not go deliberately mislead una. So anybody will try for call na the VOS for mislead the viewers them, we can always step in and make the correction if we are aware directly, we are aware clearly say na false. So dear I beg, I just want to start with that and for encourage we all, let we be very, very tolerant. And if we maintain that approach there, Sierra Leone will definitely be a better place. Not only now, but even for the future. So dear big, and Adande we be know about Saloon before the war. But when the war come, look what happened. People are not able to tolerate each other. Neighbor they point in comping another neighbor where they don't live in the same neighborhood for years. They don't bond them, picking them. And now the politicians, they want for bring that kind foolishness again at the country, where then go turn una against each other, turn somebody against a neighbor because that person they support a different political party or a come off from a different tribe or it come off from a different region. We fumble them. That's not good for the benefit of that country there. So all surrounded by tolerance. So dear, if anybody go takes anything from within our talk tonight, that's not something where I want for Leona take away with. Tolerance. That we tolerate each other. It don't necessarily mean say when you tolerate somebody, you agree with all within they say. No. You can tolerate them, but that not translates to agreeing with them. So I just want to make that distinction there as well. That difference, they Leona get that. Because some people then go confused, say, oh well, if I tolerate them, people then go take say I don't agree with what they say or what a kind of they do. No, that's not the case, Fambulem. So again, welcome to the Voice of Salo Network, and particularly the program where they come to now every Thursday. Now this particular show, same time, same place, 8 p.m. every Thursday. by God in power. Because again, God na inge for make all that possible. So waiting on the topic for tonight from Bulem. The topic tonight in general, we dey talk about politics and slot in some economic activities them as well. We they go on the country. So I go encourage una for let una share, because again, this program we try for make them as interactive as possible. Okay, so una please share and let we talk about within the Ghana we country. So for Mulem, I go sort of make them a little bit different tonight, because I want to talk about this issue. I be don't talk about but snapper English. Now we sister program actually now new YouTube channel are open, because that channel they want for left and specifically for talk about Africa general. And for now, because I want for able regularly post videos them, so I can just do voice over certain topics them. And this now one of the topics them where I deal with the past few days. Trump sign, like I wanna see a display is signed within a call executive order. Boku one, but one of which now on immigration. So yes, we know say a try for talk about the things them way a try for implement the things them way a promise the American people them say it go do. So we want for say whether you like them or not, to me I go say kudos to them for that. The reason we make us say kudos for like it do wetin it say it go do. In fact, Boku people and they complain about politicians. Say politicians them then go always say what you are here. But where then get na power, they not go do them. So as a result of that, we need for give Donald Trump a special kudos for where it they do, waiting he say it they do. And sadly enough, the Boku supporters them of Trump, then they say the other way, saying, oh, it just they say no more for because na campaign, it not go do am. So where we set then kind standard and day for politicians, and then they affect Africa particularly. Yes, I know very well say it even happen so now other countries them where politicians them they take advantage of the people them, given the fact say certain things then they do them, they not intend for do them, but yet then go talk about them and all that stuff then they. But fumble them for Donald Trump, no. So waiting make I bring this. By the way, for people who want for know, we want for listen to the full broadcast where I do, una go on YouTube and the channel that the Bold African Voice, and I go put the link na the comment section. So I go encourage you for like check them out, and while you did it, please subscribe and you will get and hit the notification bell so you will get notified anytime I post new videos. So now, how this connected to Salon? I put say lessons for Africa, but I want to specifically talk to Salon. Now, Fambulem, okay, waiting did they do? In fact, I've been listening to the news where on CNN where they interview the person where Donald Trump put in charge for execute the in plan here on immigration, where then he call them borders are. It make them clear because people Trump included be they emphasize on saying then go after criminals them where they in America illegally. But they ask the question now, how you go able to identify who that's not criminal. And where it will be very, very challenging, difficult for let them go able to do that. Because when you begin, they pull people them over or look at their record and stuff, then they are discrimination. So they know very well, say, legally, they can sue them for that. Because you know go cherry pick, you begin go after people in record and try for say, okay, well, this person, this, and then in fact, a very, very daunting task, because you get forced for request through the court system for let you go get access to people in record and know who done a criminal, their status, who side and they and all that. So waiting now, because they know say it's very difficult for do them that way they waiting the intent for do now is now a sweeping arrest. What I mean by that? People them way not get them proper documentation. We come to the United States, either maybe they come on visitors visa and then visitors visa don't expire, so it considered after we don't expire, you go be considered as undocumented. And the people them way they pass through the border by maybe people them traffic them in and all that, they not get no way with the government no say by document then did it. So for let them go able do all that and not able for cherry pick would I get criminal record or not, so that they go after everybody where then considered say get paper for day in America. So now see how broad that kind arrangement they be. So for we brothers and sisters them, again, Jia are big. We get proper documentation, maybe we get green card, or we are citizens now, naturalized citizens of the United States, or Canada now gets that kind arrangement there for now. Jia are big. Let we not say no to business. This if will be every salon person business, because I want for let we concentrate on salon. What to make it for be your business? If then catch salon people them we not get document, then send them back, and maybe depending upon who side and they catch them, they're not go able for prepare, get them money, get them what they sell them properties them and whatnot for return in a respectful way. Then catch them, then they send them back. They fumble them. Not only that person they suffer. Imagine where it be in the United States. Yes, they can use other person in social insurance, social security number. But that person they send money back home. If even self not to you. But because it is sent them to infamble them, influence them, and other people them, maybe they give charity, the mosque, all that thing and them money then they help for stimulate the economy of salon. So but if then catch them people and they send them back go salon, instead of now them be asset where they be in America, they send people and they benefit from them, then go become liability. So meaning that you now, because you not prepare, you not care go nothing, you wait sometime you be the harbor panam. Sometimes that you now it will begin to ask for money or for help here and there. So it will become, instead of somebody will be the benefit from, now it will the benefit from you, where you go see them as a liability. And for the government, that person there, depending upon his skill set, and we all know say job business triangle na salon, forget job na salon is very difficult. So as a result of that, the person become unemployed, it then get for be a burden on the system. Yes, we know say that social safety net in ordinary salon, but still, that person there will be a liability to the government. So una see why if for be well business. So dear me fumble them. You get boku people, and some of we lucky where we come as landed immigrants. We come with proper documentation. Some of we lucky. So it not necessarily means say the people that were not lucky. You get some people that were down there in America for over 20 years, they still not get proper documentation. Una not call them people and they lazy, call them useless, call them names, still big fambul them. As I be they watch the very news fambul them, you get boku people them from Mexico, from South America, where similarly, like one guy, he decided for showing face. He said, "Don't apply several times." He don't date na Chicago specifically for over 20 years. I think he said 25 years. He go school in America, he get in degree in America, but still he not able to get proper document for stay. So meaning that it's not hard working somebody, and he said, "Don't apply severally." Is still not able to get proper document for stay. And in the engats now. So plenty of them don't decide not for go work because they don't make them, and I make a start by saying when Donald Trump says something, they go do them. They make them clear. Say, if even you go hide in a church or mosque or any religious place, then go after you. If you go hide in a school, then go after you. So me fambul them, this is a serious problem for we Africans, we immigrants, we Sierra Leoneans them specifically. So dear me brothers and sisters, let we be each other's brother's keeper. So me no go advise say let you sell off your things them before they start that day, because boku Mexicans them, boku South Americans them, according to the news, they don't begin do that. Boku people them, they sell off them properties them, and they voluntarily left. Because when you voluntarily left, you go able for go with your things them. But if they catch you, whether na workplace or na T2 or any side outside, even na you host, they not get for you chance for sale, then go give you days for sell off your things and stuff. Then go catch you, then carry you go side and for carry you go like the detention center and try for deport you. The other troubling thing about this whole issue is the fact that what about the people them way then go mistake their identity? Because we see that we then deport a few years back, then deport people them from the Caribbean, if I remember correctly, then deport then go Salone. So what if then do that to Salone person? Well, yes, some people then go say go even better if then deport you to Mexico. Well, we get dark skin, but you get Sierra Leoneans, then we get light skin. Or then deport you to Jamaica. Some people then go say, well, it better because they better pass alone. But think about the fact, say that person don't know anybody in that country there. So all them here are potential risks for we people them we based in America. So now that make we want for appeal, let people then take this particular thing seriously. Again, me no go advise as to waiting people and for do, because I don't want to let somebody say, oh, Mr. Kagbo, now you say for la sell off me things them, let I travel, la go. But do waiting best for you. I just they put them here as facts, saying it go better for like you voluntarily left than then catch you and deport you with nothing. So, but at the end of the day, now you get to make the judgment call. So, fambul them dear, anybody way for whatever reason you get influence for help somebody else as Sierra Leonean, now it make us we tolerate each other, tolerate that person day, help them whichever way you can help them. They are big, my brothers and sisters. And again, like I was saying, I not go tell people them waiting for do. Absolutely not. But I want for make we all aware say the risk we right now people in the face in America. Na koro risk. I tell you for fan Creole word. But na real thing. Na something we real. The risk is real. It really, really real. So dear my brothers and sisters. And the other troubling thing as they go through the documentation where I do my research, another troubling thing we get for affect beaucoup people as well is the fact that Donald Trump want for change something where they na America law where it don't there since the 1800s. Now put on that way there. Many years ago, hundreds of years ago, it don't there in America. That law there. Waiting at the law. The law na America say if you born na America, it don't matter who that born you. Whether na undocumented immigrant, whether na green card holder, whether na citizen of America, automatically, as long as them born you inside America, automatically you na American citizen. That law they don't day na America. Law books, the Constitution of America, where the Constitution are like the Bible of the country. From the 1800s. It don't day na that country day. Now Donald Trump want for change them. Even though yes, the legal people them, the lawyers them, don't team up. Like Boku states them, don't team up, say then go fight them and say then go win. But when I think about the fact, say if Donald Trump do the body we get for interpret that law day at the Supreme Court. It don't matter what people say. The Supreme Court now in get for say Donald Trump is wrong or is correct. And the Supreme Court now, the reason we make people in concern, the Supreme Court now, in terms of the number, now 9 Supreme Court justices that America get. So among them 9 then 5 of them then considered conservatives, then considered similar thinking as the Republicans them. So end now by vote. So if, remember, if Donald Trump do am, and then it go now the Supreme Court, if I'm not to guarantee say the Supreme Court will interpret and the way other Supreme Courts they don't interpret them before. So if they interpret them, say yes, the reason we make them put that law there in the Constitution are because of this. But Donald Trump, through executive power, we clearly for change the Constitution, not through executive power. It's very clear. You get process. We get for go through Congress for then go change part of the Constitution. So, but Donald Trump don't get away with beaucoup things them. So, when I think about it, if this way, it get away with them. So, we brothers and sisters them, where they're undocumented, but they don't born picking them, now that country they thinking to say, then picking them, go send for them now in a genuine way, then they safe. When I therefore be careful. When I really get for be careful. Because if Donald Trump get away, picking them even way born at that country they, way na minor them, we meaning that then they below 18. then go still deport them picking and they with them parents them. Donald Trump, in first term, he do am for deport picking them when na citizens them. But because na minors, then deport them all with their families. So this time around, and I want to stop there. I want for do am in a way that we then deport them picking and they, and after we the picking and turn 18, for say then go come back. I want for prevent that, for let them know able come back in America. So now he make it one push them further and saying anybody will not get document in that country there. Where a born picking, that picking they not for be citizens immediately, like automatically. And sadly enough, the UK self be don't pass that law there. Where to them, waiting them say, if at least one parent now be citizen of the UK, where them born picking, that picking they forget automatic citizenship. And now that kind of road they Donald Trump they take so. So me family muna see why I say the thing them where they happen in America, we get for be vigilant. Una get for think very, very critically. Una way they in their situation and they try for scare una, but they try for give una heads up. Let una not say how Donald Trump not go do am and stuff. And then cut una self off guard. So like for the one them we get picking, we they not get documents, but they don't born picking them in America, I go say una begin talk to lawyer. We go advise una waiting for do. And even una we not get paper, I go advise una also for let una talk to lawyer. Now Canada, yeah, we get waiting and call, then go allow you where you don't take given you circumstance, then get waiting and call acceptance by humanitarian ground, on humanitarian ground. So then we use humanitarian ground, say, well, this person, gets no criminal record. From where come now, I don't pay taxes, and also, it don't go school, it don't be of benefit now to the country. And then look at all them thing a day. We get what we call point system. Each thing where you satisfy, then go give point. And then they calculate the total point and say yes. Then for give chance for let you stay in Canada. And give you now what they call green card in America, permanent resident status. So Canada, we get that humanitarian ground where people can still fight them, lawyers them can still fight them. So America, I don't know, because me not to immigration lawyer. Maybe Mr. Shillon, because right now they practice and I focus that on immigration. Maybe on Sunday we will try for ask him. It just generally not to forgive advice because I don't feel say it's supposed for do am. But una wedding at North America, North Carolina area, because Mr. Shillon based in North Carolina, Raleigh, specifically, I go suggest for let una reach out to them. And as Sierra Leonean particularly, because na very nice man as una can see na VOS, able for help una through as to the steps them. So again, this na big advantage to we Sierra Leoneans then, particularly una where they listen, they watch VOS. We get a lawyer, a prominent one at that. We don't practice for years, probably 40 or more years. We know the system. I would suggest Lona reach out to her. Regardless of who state you there. Because if you not get jurisdiction, now the state where you there, I believe say a global fan connection for you. It will help. I not talk with a mate about this. But given that I know in good heart for Sierra Leoneans, for the country, a good one for help Salon people that were in distress right now. But me fumble them. This not an easy task for we people them in America right now. So now Dande I want for just talk about the risk we American people in face, we brothers and sisters that we're based in America face right now. Particularly the one that we don't get paper for staying in America. So dear, yes, I know say expensive. I suggest we own lawyer lawyer Shilon for let una reach out to her. And una ask him questions. How it can help or how it go able for help una for reach out to somebody else. But this because of the immigration, not a state issue. Immigration a federal issue in America. So if lawyer Shilon, they practice immigration law right now, so definitely it gets the know-how for tell you exactly the steps that we for do. So me, not a lawyer, I know based in America, even if I try for read, I know versatile. So I'm not able for advice una. But me go suggest for Lona reach out to lawyer Shilon. And by the way, I want to make a disclaimer. This program not to for advertise for on behalf of lawyer Shilon, no. But because we love Sierra Leoneans them, because we care about we brothers and sisters Sierra Leoneans them, now that make they come up with this recommendation. Say una see una which way how unagable for reach out to lawyer Shilon and see if it will help una with this. So fambul them for say boku thank you again to una we don't join, and I go suggest for like una share. And before I take a call, because I don't know if the person this program they call for, but let us share the phone lines them, because we get people that we listen at the VOS radio station online. For people that we in North America, the toll-free number we for call, we mean by toll-free the amount they on we. Now we they pay for your call. Now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If you call from the UK, the local number for call now +44 20 8089 1455 +44 20 8089 1455. If you call from Australia, the number for each we now +61 2909 84337 +61 2909 84337. If you call any other part of the world, no worry. We get a universal number. And within that universal number day, it's very simple. Now we WhatsApp number, and I always can call that number the one port number. So within the one port number from Bullen. The one port number for each VOS, we know the WhatsApp number. Now 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. And also we get with VOS radio station, Freetown, we know 91.9 FM. And that radio station they based in the eastern part of the urban the western rural, we in the eastern part of Freetown. I go encourage you now for learn tune in, because they get plenty programs that will not be live on TV we una able listen to. And if una not able to get the coverage directly, una no worry. Una just need for download the VOS radio. The VOS television app. We una can get them na Google from una Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Una download them, when I go able for even get me live where I dey talk to now, because we get the TV part of that app day. We get the radio, we get the TV. And for the people that we're not familiar with how it look like, if now you first time this for join we, this the way the app look like. When you download them, just go type VOS television Fambulem, and then when you download them, it will look like this. And you see each of them box, then they now link to with TV, the radio, and for the people them way also want for donate. Again, let I give update on this one, the Diaspora Helping Hand. So that's the VOS charity organization. For now, we get a program we try for sponsor. We own Pekin, one of we Pekin them, brilliant young man, we name John Sita. And for una way they follow, we don't explain how we want for help them. So dear Fambulem, if una want for know more about this program, I will encourage una for una check the website. I don't put the link to the website we na vosdiaspora.org. But if you put .com, it will take you to the same website. So Fambulem, that's na the program. And again, if una go na the app, una just click on that link there, una go able forget a link we go take una to the PayPal, where for now now the only way that we collect donation. So again, at the end of the by the end of the program, I get update where I want for Guna with respect to this young man. We in that day call we today, and he left a message, and I want for play the message, even though he said by the message he want for we, but anyways. It try for sale or not tell the school or something like that, but that's not a secret, and I don't see anything way incriminating. We will talk to them as to why we decide for playing with Una, because we want for playing and let Una get the update as to how they do and waiting at the step. And where I play that audio day, I will say something regarding the government and positive thing. I know I'm for Leona things. Oh my goodness, waiting negative. We go talk about the government. No, not positive things then. So far from Bulem, the people that we don't donate as soon as they see, we get some donation. I believe it was last week or thereabout. Yeah, last week. This person donate. We bought a 42A. All the people that we donate, if we observe, except for one person, we will do them quite maybe the next day or two. The person we donate directly salon, we ask for go take 2 million leons, all leons, and that person we want for tell them boku tenki, and that person are not able to get an email. But please, brother, if you get email address, please send them to we through we WhatsApp, and I will send you email for officially tell you plenty thank you. And through that email there, I will send update to all the people that we don't donate. So again, Fambula, we're going to encourage you now all for letting donate to this cause. So one for tell all the people them. Let I just go through the list, given that not a long list. For tell them all plenty thank you for the donation we don't give so far. So let's begin with the most recent one, we na 42A. So brother 42A, thank you very much for your donation. And brother Robert Kagbo, so I don't know if you're a lawyer, Dr. Kagbo will become na Matilda and show, but if not any other Robert Kagbo, one for tell you plenty thank you. So I can see Robert Kagbo we can they post brilliant contribution na the comment section. If not you, I don't know if you know the possibly be a piano we show, but if not different Robert Cargo. So who that this Robert Cargo be? I want to say boku thank you to brother Robert Cargo. And one for say boku thank you to we own sister Alima Kamara. Thank you very much for your donation, and thank you very very much to brother Ibrahim Ansare for your donation. Thank you very much for that. And one for say boku thank you to we own brother Mohammed Kamara. Thank you very very much for your donation. And one for say boku thank you to we own brother Alpha Sise and Asha Sonadoyeri in Golden Voice severally. Na this platform. So thank you very, very much, brother Alpha Sise, and thank you for your donation. And we'll also say thank you to we sister network, we know the African Voice Network, then self-donate. We'll also say boku thank you to all the people and we donate towards this VOS scholarship program. So fumble them again, we don't tag for people and we maybe go find them a little bit difficult or so, you can just scan the what we call QR code. You get a special code where you can scan and let a display them on the screen. So there are big na the screen right now. On a just use on a camera on a scan this code and a link get for go able pop up. So that link the way it pop up. Famulem, I go suggest for let una download. Una click on the link and it go take una straight to the page where una can put make una donation. And I go encourage una follow una do that because this is something I want for let it be a long term something, not to just one off, saying only this young man. So I make again, I want for Ashona saying we will do everything in our power for we able to pull this off. And I make every step of the way Fambulem I want for give una update as to exactly within now the latest and how much we don't collect and how much we don't spend from it. So far, and thanks to all the people that we donate, so far the total amount of when I go on our website, we always update that as well. But the total amount, this now American dollar Fambulem, we don't donate now $597 for this scholarship program, VOS scholarship program. So again, kudos to everybody. We don't donate, and una we get for donate in the future. One for say thank in advance for we una intend for donate. So just before again I go to the calls, Fambulem I want for display for una again. I can always try for practice within the preach. I want for display to una the website, the PayPal account. Let una see am for sand, so una go see am very clearly within we get and saying okay, well, this not to talk no more. So if una they look through within the screen for the people that they listen right now, they display on the screen the PayPal account. So now see the top left hand corner we say VOS Diaspora Helping Hand, and for now, we not get any additional posting. But if we see now, because I'm based in Canada and I may open this PayPal account, so it gets Canada equivalent, the conversion. So that money, the Canadian dollar, now $830.55. But the thing where I want for do to own attention, father and brothers and sisters, now this side we show insight. So una see so far the past 7 days, no money no kind side, but we can able for say, okay, let we look at the 90 days. So you see the past 90 days, the total money we don't kind side now $856.51. But remember, PayPal get for pull within they call the transaction fee. So where them pull the transaction fee, this money we are first talk about, let I go up in Canadian dollar, now in we get access to. So $830.55. Now, in available as soon as CD, where you take out the processing fee. So the other side where I want for long now, pay attention, money out is zero. So far, the only money we don't give them, again, I don't know if it's a good thing, say me an economist, because people like you say, oh, economists, they grab it and stuff like that. But not to grab it, we want for make na. We want for make sure, say, we spend una money, we una they donate wisely. So we not just go sit and papa say, oh, then I need this, I need that. We not verify. No, we get for verify and make sure say yes, the money we need them for now exactly within in the right amount and now the right money. Indeed, it need that money there, not to just talk no more. So far we not pull nothing yet in the account. So I just want for Leona know that all the money we people that don't donate, they're still then at the PayPal account. So the only time we will go pull money in the account, now we want for go do something. And that in the we go come first and ask una or inform una say, well, they don't contact we for so expense and we they do them. And in fact, if not to any immediate expense, I go by my program because now my program I want for the update una every week possibly. So waiting I go do, I go come to una and tell una say na so thing we want they don't ask for money for. And waiting una think if majority of una we get for now the comment section go say no, in all water for let we spend money on that particular thing where they say they need them for. I no go send money. So I want to make very clear. Now we all get for make this program succeed. So dear, I beg the last time, 2 weeks back, somebody they say how they go donate, the posting comment. So dear, I beg for donate, just scan the code where they see right now. Or you just click on the voice of VOSdiaspora.org. You go able for see the link. So again, I don't put the link at the comment section and I go encourage you now for una click on that link there and there una donate. So let me take the first call and you waiting VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who side you come from, please.
Hello?
Yes, please. Yeah, please turn down the volume that you set, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, bro. So what's your name and who side you come from, sir?
Kaitia for the call from Maryland.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, brother Kaitia for. So what do you take so far? Because I just don't talk about Donald Trump, but if the topics then but any general thing, go ahead, please.
All right.
3 minutes.
I will start by then people will call and complain. I believe that for me. One partner Leicester and one partner Baltimore now. Then feel say, you know, this is an interactive program, right? If somebody like any of them owner their anchor and make any comment we believe say not true, then she said I not for talk. I for just accept. Like case in point.
I interrupt you for a moment. That person at Leicester, not to par. If you take offense, if you take offense to that, a young man, so you say you call him in a young man. Even suggest say something you go old for him.
So I'm 54. I don't know what my age. I'm 54 years old.
Well, because you don't know him, just say the person.
Well, I just want to be different. I just want to be respectful.
Yeah, but just say the caller for Leicester. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Go ahead, please. So I go reset you time. Go ahead.
Okay. So case in point, that the way Matilda they talk about the monkeypox, it talks say, but I'm not be able to call because I'm on the line for long and not pick up the calling. I'm not even contribute that today, but it talks say like you get monkeypox by eating monkey meat and babu meat and bush meat. And we all know it's not the truth that one. Then talk about lymph nodes. They talk about people that are on the iron and growing. And we know it's not true. Lymph nodes, like a cluster of cells will form part of the immune system. You know, but if you like have been able to call that they and correct Matilda, then they check that one, they like, nah, batting, you know. And if, like you, they want you are respected, but you do research for present topic. And for the students, because they say monkeypox, say person they get and go eat monkey meat or babu meat. And not true now by either contact, sexually or physically, or if me get monkeypox, I wear clothes, somebody take crack clothes, where they get up more. Not to why I go eat monkey meat. But then to call it, if you see call, you make them correction, and if you say,
okay, I want pause your time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, in Matilda's defense, I read all how people in the spread them. But even the origin of them, I don't feel say research don't show that though. So who sign at the origin? Waiting at the origin of them.
No, let's talk about the origin. Let's talk about
hold it, because we don't know the origin of them. Explain how people in the spread them. Say it's very contagious. Read the press release and read everything we know about them. But that bushmeat, it make it clear saying, because we don't know the origin, and the similar to other thing that we don't come, we even talk about one winner from bat. So let we go slow on the bushmeat for now. So I just want for correct you on that.
The way you read, the day wouldn't tell you the translator.
He say waiting.
But when the interpreter now, we read in English, when the interpreter about a Creole, now talk about monkey meat, babu meat, and bush meat.
No, wait. That monkey, and even the minister joke over that, saying we then say monkey pox, but people and go fishing from monkey. So now he make them decide for say mpox now. And Matilda read that and he play the video. So I just want for also correct you on that. Matilda not say you they get them from that thing they know. It talk about droplets. Say you can able get them and it be there by the research. Yes, it do research. Yes, Matilda herself can do research. So I'll let you know that.
But what do they go call lymph nodes like posting on the hand and growing?
It's go back and listen and but I really want to let you move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next
Matilda doing research. Okay, I just
let's move on.
Yes,
next.
Thank you.
We even talk about Donald Trump in executive order about the birthright citizenship. I send message safe. In fact, the judge in Washington State don't put a pause on until it because it's unconstitutional. You know the work. You know go for work. And me at the school system at the work. Montgomery County Public Schools in Maryland. We get email on Monday the day where they inaugurate them. Send from bus driver to teachers to auxiliary staff. If ICE stops school bus, say they want to go inside, they let them. If ICE go to any school, they know they let them in. For what take place, the work. And churches and open and doors. This talk will, I understand your concern, but like you exaggerate a little bit. The man not even 1 wicket. You say people are not meaning sell and things the Mexicans them. My neighborhood all in Mexico, I don't see anybody remove it. Because most states are now sanctuary states. It not get for easy. You know, somebody only have 40 years. Even if and then the people that when they talk say they're not going to be citizens. Anybody when I'm born, I think after February 13th, going forward, not to post anybody who born before that in your executive order, the beginning from February. I don't remember the actual date. You understand me? Not to you not get for work because July 9th, 1868, nine birthright day for make the freed slaves for me to accept as citizens. So that's not going to change. You know, although it seems to change, executive order, somebody come in next 4 years and they overturn them back. But we don't say you didn't go for work. As of today, my brother, a judge in Washington State, like at the top, just Google. They don't put 14 days pause on them. And the judge blasted the lawyer, the Trumping lawyer. Tell us, it is surprising for a lawyer, if you call yourself a lawyer, for can't defend them kind of case here. They say, I don't ever see any clear case. We don't ever bring for me before me. I don't be on the bar for 40 years. cities is so clear as daylight. Even nobody knows the phrase for the Supreme Court. That one in a 9-0, 9 for B, because it is in the Constitution. And the reason they make, I don't know, we're born picking for them freed slaves, for made them, because of them be slave for how many 200 or so years, for made them be citizens. I make them be amendment. All right, I will pause there. I know other people have called.
Yes, and just quickly, you say I exaggerate a bit day on CNN, and you self Google say you get some people way because of fear. They don't even they move. So how you say somebody exaggerate? You say you not sabi anybody they don't move. Ebo, my brother.
We don't, brother, look.
Yeah, but your community, very small. And this will they talk about the entire country. And I make it clear. Say on the news. I not tell you saying I'm a neighbor.
Today.
Anyway, do you research? Do you research? And I make a always say, listen to the program. And even that thing, even that thing about that 1898, like the 14th Amendment. Anyway, I make a program on it on the Bold African Voice Network. I go encourage people and for listen to them. I give like over an hour comment on it. So again, I don't want for derail this program, but I make them very clear waiting now the 14th Amendment and make them clear. All what you say. So if you listen, no mommy brother, I say it will be very difficult because through executive order, you need to change the constitution. However, with the Supreme Court then gets the final say. That judge where you talk so, the Supreme Court can overrule him. Me brother.
Trust me, brother. This is going to be
wait. The Supreme Court not gets the legality for overrule that judge where you talk so.
Of course, but
case closed. Case closed.
It will be 9-0.
That's 9-0. Anyway, thank you very much. Let we give other people a chance. But no, they make blanket statement. Oh, you they exaggerate. No,
but it was.
They use them comments.
Some people they not for move. Some people they for fear. They for take their time. No,
they use them. Not they use them comments. Then they where somebody they give facts.
But America different from Canada. You are not a small. You have people. But
waiting I say. But they are big. Listen to the program. Go back and listen to the program.
People in this. Trump like just just 5 or 6 days. We then inaugurate them. Trust me, even a mass deportation. Not for B.
All right. Thank you very much.
Because I with system.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Take care. Thank you for calling.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let me take more calls. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call you from, please? WhatsApp, go ahead.
Hello, I'm in Lavalley. I call from Ohio.
Hello, brother Lavalley. Thank you very much for your call. And what you take on the program so far, sir?
Yes, I want for states certain facts.
Sure, go
American
ahead.
American a nation of laws. I guess Trump is just trying to apply the specific law. There are specificity on certain laws where it all go out of bounds, where the court is going to hold him subject to it, which calls me for tell you say, even if the Supreme Court, by the time that case they reach now, Supreme Court is in 2 years now. If he will be in 2 years process, according to the processes of the justice system in this country. By the time they go to there, with all these judicial implications, even if you go to Congress, there is a 3/3 majority for overturn the Constitution in the Senate or in the Congress. Now that if I make a difference to Salon, the 3/3 majority, every member of Senate of Congress have to be present And that make we see them. So in Senate, you have to have 60 votes. In Congress, you have, I think, 230 votes or something close to that. The president elected in a hospital that they come inside the Congress house for make the vote. Trump is not going to overcome the laws of this nation for override by veto or by executive whatever he want to do. That's a fact. So it can initiate them, it can orchestrate them, whatever it don't do already, they don't stop them. It's going to take at least 30 days for they go to the next step. As every 30 days they add, now months will they go by. We go to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years before they think it go to Supreme Court. It's up to 2 years. So that law is not going to be implemented. In terms of evacuating or deporting illegals, now this country now law rule. If they go for visa, you clearly know so you cannot overstay your visa. You cannot do that. That's against the law, according to immigration law. You come and overstay your visa, you have to go. That's a fact. You come illegally through the land, you cannot stay here, you have to go back. It's a fact. A criminal cannot continue to stay here when you are an immigrant. They will revoke your immigration status, you have to go. That's a fact. The man just abide by the law, but he just want to use the law for be excessive. And that is not going to happen in this country. That's why 22 states have already initiated for go against them. And let the day they go, by and by, we will see which law is going to be overruled, and we'll go see whether laws we want for implement is going to be implemented. I'm a citizen of this country, but whoever overstayed your visa, you get caught. That's a law. It's a fact. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, brother. But I think people, the two callers, them look misunderstand me. We they say the same thing. If I know say sometimes people can join the program late. And the first caller say, "Oh, me na Canada day and stuff," and I make it clear, say me not to American. I don't know other than waiting I go read and the news and all that where I begin the talk. But however, like the last call they talk about Donald Trump not will be excessive and stuff. We all seen first term. That ban, where it ban Muslims them, it be take effect. It just happens to be short-lived because they intervene and stuff, but it take effect. And even this one, the very day on Monday, you see they don't begin enact go na the border and now it on TV where that particular app where Biden be make that app they then close them. So Boku people they say, okay, well they be done they close now and stuff. And even the people that will be supposed to get interview for let them appear, let them come legally. The custom people they say, the border people they say no interview. They don't cancel all the interviews then so they get impact. So right there. And when you talk of executive order, depending upon whose term he say it will take effect. If he say it will take effect immediately as it do for that border security, it will take effect immediately. Hey, me brothers, that's the executive order. So yes, then go challenge them, lawyers then go challenge them, like attorney generals them, now different states, then go challenge them at the court. But if the president sign executive order and say immediately, it go take effect. Now challenge then get for challenge them and then reverse them or put a stop to it. So both of us say, oh, Donald Trump no go do that and stuff. Trump go do any kind thing as long as it tests for see how far it go get with power. So again, I want una to listen to me. I don't want una to call with emotions or una predetermine una minds, and that make una lost plenty of the arguments they were built. So I make the argument very clearly, but at the same time, I make them back clear, saying the final decision rests on the Supreme Court, because now them are the interpreter of the law, of the Constitution. So if they interpret them, guess what? It get for take Congress again for do modification. But the interpretation, nobody need to appeal them. If they don't vote on it, you need to appeal the Supreme Court's decision. So again, my brothers and sisters, I did do me research. I really did do me research before I can sit down here. And I encourage una for like una go the sister network, the YouTube channel where I just opened. And as a matter of fact, I get somebody when a non-Sierra Leonean we comment and I for say boku tenki. I don't know if they watch this program, but he even said the information where they deliver, where they share that platform he even suggest saying if I promote that channel, they will get millions of views because the information really helpful. I did do this as an African citizen. And I go beyond Salone because I feel say this program, what they do is sufficient for talk about Salone. But where I want to deal with African issues then, like proper assessment. Now this channel that they use, the Bold African Voice. Now I make a name, we beget TAV when are the African Voice, but for some reason, the person where I ask for promoter, I make mistake and then delete the channel. So, but I decide for set this one up, where for now, because I want for the update regularly, I just do voiceover. So, but my brothers, Donald Trump in threat, a real. And the other thing where you say, okay, well, the authorities do not go now posting host now. No, then get the authority there. Donald Trump, you get the post now in their appoint the head of DOJ, Department of Justice. Now in they appoint the director of the FBI, then directors, then they CIA. So the people that already do with law enforcement in the country. Donald Trump, the president, they appoint them people and they, yes, they go through Senate for confirmation, but then they appoint them. And then people and they, according to Trump, in a mantra, in care about loyalty. And if them people and they don't pledge loyalty to Trump, my brothers and sisters, the people them where the department were responsible for justice, the head of that department, now the Attorney General, the Federal Attorney General, and Trump appoint him. And at that make it just happen, say the person will be one put there when a young guy with a very staunch supporter of Trump, but because he began baggage, he withdraw when a Matt Gate. So, but even the person we put there now, that person itself now strong Trump ally, I go say supporter, now loyalist. So, my brothers and sisters, let we not minimize like we una go feel say I mean a scare monger or something at the try for scare people. No, Trump in behavior, the risk even to Canada, a real, to the world, a real, to Africa, a real. And the other thing where, before I take the next call, where I want to draw attention to is huge disappointment that very day when on January 20th, before the Donald Trump swore in, because Biden be president, Trump take over. Biden do something with very troubling and even go get negative implication in Africa. What in Biden do? It do what he call preemptive. Just imagine, preemptive. I go explain what they mean. Pardoning. Preemptive presidential pardoning. Very troubling. And it's just kind of sad that the people away we go say that the champion of democracy for behave that way, particularly former President Biden. We don't day within the system for years. If finally, because of fear as to waiting Trump don't promise, it do something where, in my opinion, very, very troubling. So, use preemptive pardoning, quote unquote, for pardon in Peking, in family, la putanso, and pardoning other people them, where they not even face trial, they not even accuse them yet, legally, and then you pardon them. When I think about that kind of approach there in Africa, think about them. Where you go say, even though they not charge this person yet, but because of I know say them go after potentially for let them go after him, and they pardon them in advance. And that's the mean. Before they charge them, and they pardon them. So meaning that person not go face the authority for that same crime they way them pardon them for. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous approach. Because what does they mean? It means say now, the people and where the president think say, now for face investigation, then go be immune. And now they're wrong. So if you believe in democracy, the Western democracy, as America they preach, why you not go allow the system for take its course? Then people and they claim say, no, none of them not guilty. Like even one make it clear where he be part of that pardon day. We now na Senator Adam Schiff. He said no, it rather unfortunate, na wrong move. It just taint in legacy, in my opinion. Because when you do that, to me, again, me not a lawyer, but from waiting at the read and following system and all that, it just feel like say them people and they, you don't allow them for avoid accountability, for avoid justice. And that's wrong. So, and all this are because of the threat where Donald Trump don't put out there. Say go after, quote and unquote, enemies them. So now Biden's scared. If you believe in the institution, and that's I can always emphasize on leadership in a country. We will not get good leader in a country. It weaken the institutions them, regardless of how tough the institutions then they be. And then it happen in America so. And we all see the Supreme Court now don't be politicized. And where my brother they talk about, the Supreme Court. No, the Supreme Court don't politicized. So it's not just voting. If they vote one way, majority, I look where they say it will be 9-0. Yes, okay, na your opinion. But for me, the threat is real. And then people and they, Donald Trump, in approach now for intimidate, bully people them, You know, they scared even judge for go after. So if you see say the Supreme Court no get them waiting he want, he go taint them, he go after them. He not scared anything. So that by itself, for let he go get mind for intimidate a Supreme Court justice. That can even be a cause for concern. With tendencies, they say, then people and they out of fear, then go do what they want. Even if it's not constitutional. So, my brothers and sisters, Donald Trump. And the other thing also we're concerning, that very, just after we then swine, if I remember correctly, the second day, what did he do? He sign general pardon. The people them we beat police, we go cause havoc. They on TV live, cause havoc. He pardon them. So that's now another terrible precedent for the world, particularly in Africa. Africa, we all know, say, them politicians, they lack for use thugs them for go intimidate their opponent. So if Donald Trump do thing like that, where America supposed for be the yardstick, the policeman of the thing and kind approach than they at the war. America they do force Biden, they do preemptive pardoning. We imagine if somebody want left power in Africa, like let's say for example, Madabio. Say, well, all the ministers, them, all the people, them, like Ben Kelfala now, and even way Boku of we they say, Kone after Biogo, Kone them for investigator. Then all of a sudden, President Bio say, okay, before they left, they make a preemptive pardon because under my administration, we now bring Kone to justice. So any other administration after me no go get the power for bring Kone to justice. Now that kind of thing they Biden do. So now tell me true. And all that now because he's scared of waiting Donald Trump intend for do. Let's take more calls them and then I go move on to the salon issues. Let's take VOS Network, caller, what's your name and who side they call from, please? WhatsApp guide.
This is Alavali again.
Hello, Brother Lavalley. Thank you very much for calling in.
I just want to make a disclaimer here. Your presentation is not what I'm disputing. I'm adding and supplementing to your own facts to maintain that there are rules in this country, and you self don't express the activity of this president of America as in the excess and all of that stuff. And so it's not something I'm overruling your own presentation. What I'm trying to let you understand, or my viewpoint is, these are the kind of, you talk about, make mention about loyalty, and this is why we the question we say why Africa is not democratic, and you have a United States president, they ask for loyalty for all the ministries, and they wonder waiting for be the outcome in Africa. Let's be expecting an absolute power in Africa, because there's no yardstick anymore that any African country can even attest to as democracy. That's serious. That's one. Second, every excesses of this man what he get for indulging, God don't prove say it get for interrupt people's lives, and life get for being lost or properties are going to be lost, there are consequences for every actions. So for every decree he put, there's consequences for his action, and the law is going to jump in to sustain some reasonable of judicial accountability. That's a fact. So no matter how he willing for be excessive in a rule, he is not going to succeed, because of his actions, which is too extreme. There's no African president is going to respect his policies as to democracy. So long no, they even the question African leaders because they choose for be more absolute in their power, and we start for wonder why they are taking example. They are taking example from Trump. That's a fact. And nobody has to even judge them for that. Because as a beacon of a democracy, as how they call America, and here you are asking for loyalty for your own justice minister and FBI leaders. Let's just pray for we own people in Africa, make we recognize that we are doomed for justice for make it prevail. Otherwise, that's just what the way of life is going to be.
I agree. Thank you very much. Let's take
Right.
another call. Thank you. God bless. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you call from, please?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please. What's your name and where you call from?
Good evening, Mr. Kagu. This is Amans.
Hello, brother Mans. Thank you very much for your call. And what are you take on the program so far? Go ahead, please.
Okay. I don't listen to you for not too long, but about 20 minutes now. So yes,
Okay.
I see the hope small much with situation there.
Yes.
But
Yes.
me concern
Go ahead.
yeah. But the concern when we get now the emphasis where they lay on Trump being a threat. And I want to disagree with that. And
Fair
I
enough.
give the reasons why I respectfully disagree with that.
Absolutely. And I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Firstly, the system we build up now this place is so structured to a way that it's almost impossible for letting president here to the act outside of the laws. For let I just start with the one way more controversial, which is the birthright citizenship. That one day, myself no say not get for go through. And I believe say himself no say not go through. Because what it depend on at the Congress, it depend on for letting do an amendments. And the required votes, I'm not sure say go get them. So now and then people waste them with them. But all the other things then where you don't highlight, take for example the pardon the J6 people them, that thing that we do within empowers. And in America, as long as what you do, it do within your power and it do within the laws, nothing wrong with that. It not to be a threat. And me personally I don't see him as a threat to the world. I see him like somebody we care about in country, put in country first. Yes, we go agree on something, the way they go about things, the way they talk. Yes, we'll not use them kind with them, they will not use for see president to talk them kind with them. But if we put everything into context, just like you mentioned, the people the way they appoint. Let's be honest here. You know what appoint somebody where you deep inside you get doubt whether it will be willing or help you for execute your plans we get for your country. We not go appoint people like that. So appointing person like Pam Bondi, where you make example with the Attorney General, there is nothing wrong with that, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. And you make another mention again where I want for through a small challenge, say they get an enemy list. I don't think say that's not correct statement, because me and you know ever see anything like that. Or will not get any evidence where it talks he gets a list like that. You know. Anyway, I will stop here for now. Thank you very much.
Okay, I just want to pick on the last one. I not say Trump get enemy list. I say Biden fear because it thinks say Trump get enemy list. Different from wetin me think.
Okay, thank you very much for the correction. Because the way I received our initial was that it gets an enemy list. Thank you very much for the correction.
Not to my opinion.
Yeah, thank you for the correction.
Action because he fear about Trump in retribution because it thinks Trump get enemy list. So that's make it preemptive.
That also is a miscalculation.
It's troubling.
It's troubling. And me, one of the things that we I learned the past couple of months, we I go wish them go correct now the system. Now the power we then give the president for do preemptive pardon. Preemptive pardon is completely immoral and unlawful in my opinion for several reasons.
I agree.
You know, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for that perspective there. 100% I agree with the last part. And in terms of the Attorney General way he appointed right now, that one he qualified because now be the former Attorney General of Florida. So no question about that. Yes, she's qualified. It's just that the intent, because again, that person in credibility versus that loyalty, or in qualification versus the loyalty, if we go hand in hand. Because if you're loyal to the person instead of the country, now another troubling thing. And that I did therefore emphasize now. Not to, but you get people away at a point where they're not near the required qualification. But anyways, I know one for
that. I know say tell your example in terms of that on qualification there.
Okay, like the person where he wants for let he head the Department of Defense.
Pete,
yeah. Yes,
Pete it's a veteran of more than 20 years experience.
Yeah, but no, veteran not necessarily means say you for be the head of the military.
And you know mean, but also the requirements again.
Well, leadership, given the size, all the people before him. You know,
if you want to take, but let's put that into context.
Mm-hmm.
Trump not ever work for government or work in a public service. It comes straight down from the elevator and to the White House. And we got plenty other people like that.
Okay,
before Trump and other people them. So me, I don't want for look and say probably because you know lead organization it, you know do this it so now make you go perform. Let's go back to Salon for example. The current president, he don't be head of state at one point in time. But we too will see right now.
Yeah, but that experience they're not sufficient to me, brother. Why if that
point not sufficient, but
yeah, hold it. The point where you did make so if that point then a valid point, say experience no matter, why corporations them big company them for certain position?
No, let me correct you. I know they try for to say experience no matter. I know the time for to say experience no matter. So I make the
experience that you say you not get that leadership experience where you go say it don't lead an organization. Maybe you're not supposed to be the same size, but an organization where you go say reputable organization and it don't build leadership skills from that experience.
In terms of leadership skills, I believe say he was a leader in the military.
No. Not
Yes, he
not that
was.
not to that level there. But
Eh,
anyways, this
not to the
America.
level. Absolutely, the level. The level will go different. Just like
Yeah,
for
but
president. Nobody no one to be president before you be president.
no, the presidency we dey even see where somebody no get experience, you get possibly they build on. Where you go say, of course, for be president, you don't get anything where you go say, I don't get much experience or whatnot. Than in an ideal case. But what they say is, certain position in there, you go put somebody we not get that kind leadership experience. Yes, now risk. Definitely. Now that's just one for highlight. So the risk
It's a risk, but me
yeah,
say because it's a risk, go pull up, go pay off.
Enormous. The risk is enormous. Not to just risk, it is enormous. So again, let we left them at that because I don't want to let this be about America. I want to connect them to how it fits to Saloon issue and me concern about with Saloon brothers and sisters them we face similar situation. We probably again to me I go advice for let them see a lawyer. Yes, I know say some people and they say okay well, given the laws and whatnot, the safeguard against Trump in excessiveness. I don't believe so. So me not get that confidence there. But thank you so much, bro, for what you call. Again, una just forgive me pessimism. Yeah, because in this
It's
case,
okay.
I'm very pessimistic. Yeah, una forgive me for my pessimism. But Trump, given in first term, this one way get anything so far for lose. My goodness, even Canada self with the feeling right now because they don't promise
But I make you the governor.
so, so even Canada, and as a matter of fact, me work today. I be to look at a file where I get for give a report as to the potential economic impact of this in tariff, where say go slap Canada with 25% tariff. So then it didn't me plate right now. So again, not to just for Salono.
Well,
So
una for help na the border, so so that no go come into effect.
Well, anyways, thank you very much, bro. God bless.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. So again, I know say this is a salon show, but because America now, and I know very well, say if America sneeze, it means say other country or the world don't catch cold. So it essential for let we talk, particularly with the direction of Trump, it kind of shaky. So I don't want to go deep, but I'll take one last call for now, and then I will talk briefly about Ben Kelfala.
Particularly
VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call from, please?
Oh, this is Tiafo again from Maryland.
Hello, brother Tiafo. Thank you so much for what you call. And what's your additional take, sir?
Yeah, I start by who said that guy ended talk saying Pete exit or whatever I name qualified for head of military. No, he don't qualify at all because the military now over Department of Defense over 3 million people. That guy the highest number of people we don't ever control 50. He's saying I'm in leader in the military. No, he was just a platoon leader. A platoon, I think less than 50 people here will come.
The point where we brought up in make is saying a leader. So if you take him in generality, yeah, he's right. But it left to the level, and in fact, it don't add again for people that we're not familiar with that situation. It don't even add non-profit. I think 2 organizations and stuff, and they all fail.
Yeah, we then get for Dreban because it's quantum money or say misuse money.
And then they appear in our workplace drunk.
All in kind of thing.
So, but again, Trump don't minimize the leadership, the expectation of leaders in America. So all that. But anyway, go ahead, sir.
But Trump is if you watch another man, very intelligent. He's just vulgar, loud, noisy, and make people like afraid of.
And for the fact, Seth then convict him to me, and they're also troubling. But again, America.
But that's America.
Yeah.
I will tell you, look, when the election been done, say Kamala economy problem. I say no. The country choose whiteness over morality, over experience, over seriousness. They just take whiteness. If Kamala and a man, white male, they beat Trump, I'm telling you that I'm 1,000% convinced about that. You know, what is it? Look, what it comes to this Biden is when I say a wrong way Biden.
The preemptive pardon.
People, let's just take one as an example. VOS. If me and I every day I just threaten on for 2 years I just threaten you. This VOS, everybody already is get this power. They lock now up, and you get power for prevent me not doing that before I take power. What will you do? This man say, and like that general Millie, we now be head of the
joint chief of staff.
Yeah. You understand me?
Yeah.
That man, if he says for free state, then he would go find and guilty. No, but you know what? For just put your family through that. You don't want for waste money unnecessarily, spend money for lawyers. You know, that man don't serve the military for 40 years for go down about foolishness in and out of court. So for prevent all our aim, Trump don't talk from the day we lost. Now the talk say from today, from that day we lost, they lost the election. Now they don't threat and say they will lock them people in the up. It will make their life miserable. For avoid all our one day. Now they Biden preemptively. Nobody not like that, but trust me, if not be me, I will do the same thing. I believe anybody, if you want to save your family, you will do that one. You know, and look, I come on the phone because you web they make noise and the man because not when I get feedback from over there. I'll call it out.
All right. Thank you very much. But again, it's you say now your opinion. Now one way you look at but somebody will believe in democracy, if or allow the system for work. Because this precedent where Trump be set for picking them and people and say, oh, Trump not believe in democratic principles and stuff. So Biden we pledge for uphold democratic principles. And I feel saying a good idea for letting go that route there. Because waiting that
they do but if situation change,
no.
You know me the threat is they will lock them people and they up. Trust me, Biden no will ever do that one.
Yeah, but wait
Biden no for never do that.
Yeah, my brother, you previous call, what you be they defend. You say America then get strong institutions. So Trump not go.
Of course, they're not going to find them guilty, but you try to find them for putting through that pain step in and out of court. The money you don't save for your retirement, you use them for pay lawyer.
Yeah, but
the system will find and go find them guilty.
Yeah, but at
the time when they go for go in and out of court.
No, not the system, and you can even sue for compensation also. You go
but
get your money
all
back.
land you take and say, imagine now, Millie is in his late 60s, early 70s. You know, let's say that case they take 2 years. Then we don't and say, you lost. Then you say go resue. That they get back there for take another year because if you win, Trump will appeal. If they go the Sixth Circuit, he lost. You go now the Canada DC Circuit. He lost. Okay. Then go to the Supreme Court. That they get for take years.
All
so
right.
you don't want to go through all the one.
Okay, like
the system's strong.
Okay, like how I can,
but you don't want to put the family through that one.
Okay, like I can say in this program, anything so far, any action, you get positive side, you get the negative side. So on the positive side, you don't emphasize so. But the negative side now, in my own opinion, it supersede the positive side.
The precedent, right? The bad precedent.
The bad precedent. Because imagine where you then have power, you allow people them for do all kind of things. Before you they left, I give example to Salon. We make are scared. This precedent for Africa, Salon particularly not taken, and say it happen in America. If quitting they go on a Salon so, let go back to Anescoma. If during Anescoma, we all don't say then corrupt and all that, and then it say all because you don't get limit to as to the number of people that we grant pardon,
Yeah.
presidential pardon. You not get limit.
Yeah.
So he say
No.
all in ministers them and all the people them we then charge soon at the Commission of Inquiry before an escroma go, it grant them preemptive pardon. So meaning then people and they not for face any investigation at all. So tell me what in Salon for me do. So in order make and clear say them people and they above the law.
Yeah.
So you see, so that's not the negative side where Boku people, including myself, they scared. Because they're not charge the people them yet. So allow the system for work. And as long as them people and they believe say they don't do anything wrong. So whether na gruesome process and stuff, people that don't go through them. What about the people that will not get opportunity? As the one that way he grant preemptive pardon. So you see how you don't kind of take side, like say, okay, the other people they're not important. That's wrong. Everybody supposed to be before the law, below the law, not above the law.
Look at you. Me picking. Somebody threatening everybody to go to the same way for squash that threat.
Oh, the threat you they sue the person. You they sue the person. Biden began the power. But my brother,
look, you Adam Column, you remedy no for Kai immediately. You know, imagine also you don't spend, you save all. Let's say there are million just get 4 million in account. A different case for 3 years you don't spend 3.5 million, but that 4 million is spent. We don't save for retirement. Who's recourse you get forget? You know. Even if they go for say, oh, you're not guilty, all our resources in time, we for not spending quietly, now in retirement, it's spending time and for to go in and out of court, pay lawyers. No.
And
Biden don't want to put people in prison. I understand if the president a bad president.
Yeah,
I'm glad you will do the same thing.
I'm glad the way you get the point where they make and the advantage of the concern where you say phrase, now legitimate concern. But for me, it's not sufficient for especially in the Biden, we don't work over how many years, decades,
50 years.
For making name as somebody we believe highly in democracy. For he end up for do that because of Trump, I would say threat. No, than they to me a big mistake anyway. But thank you.
Well, you can say Trump a reckless minority freedom. It don't broke all in from where the day Canada escalator. Things that will be normal in America, we don't make abnormal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, but for black people and for call people in the N word, white people in the free, but now white them, that then Southern states, they look you on your face and call you nigger. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
He made that. I mean, and then like when they say, oh, what if they Christian and they and blah 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 blah. That's because it don't legitimize cruelty. It don't legitimize racism. It don't massage all kind of bad things. It don't just make a legal. Because if you look at what you talk, I cussed out that woman who preached to her and then they call woman nasty. That Archbishop.
Yeah. So again,
well, that's how he is. That's how he is.
Yeah. Well. Thank you very much for that point. There, it just kind of underscore within concern and all them concerns. Then they not only for just America, but Africa. Both Biden in precedent and Trump in precedent for release dangerous people them. So like who else? And if African presidents they use the example and they go way back because for sale, you know what? Me thugs them when I go after the opposition. Yeah, and then if they even arrest you now, I go grant you a pardon. Simply that.
Yeah.
Simply that.
That's true.
You know, and then who side now law and order day? This is dangerous.
Will get, will do what then to
Again, if America is America, then do where we say then get strong institutions. My brother, I need a charm caller for African presidents them. But thank you very much.
Of course.
God bless you, sir. Okay, take care, bro. All right, Fambulem again. I know say Bokov when I go say, well, this America they don't talk about it now for about 2 hours, but the concerns them we are raised, they really connected to Africa, and that make I try for spend some time for talk about it. So now let me go to Salon Proper. I go talk about I go play Ben Kelfala in video. And I talk about the concerns then I get about this video, not to the issue between E and Tawa Conte as to who that supposed for force handle the Auditor General report and things like that. No. So let we play them, and then I will come back after this. When I stay tuned, when I no go no side, I will come right back after this.
But I have spoken with Parliament, particularly Honorable Tawa Conte, who is heading the public report. But I have spoken with Parliament, particularly Honorable Tawa Conte, who is heading the Public Accounts Committee. And we have discussed this at length. And I have always maintained since I was made commissioner 2 things. 1, Parliament has the powers, but by creating the Anti-Corruption Commission in the year 2000, they delegated some of that powers to us. And they did not limit it. There is nowhere in the Anti-Corruption Act where Parliament said that the ACC cannot interact with the Auditor General's report. That the ACC cannot hold people accountable based on the Auditor General's report. Where Parliament intending that, they have full powers to do it. Therefore, we view the Auditor General's report like every other source of information on corruption. So if we see that there are parts or aspects of the Auditor General's report that requires our attention, it is almost the same as a whistleblower. Taxes not paid. Payment to contractors without evidence of work. All of them are administrative. Kono District, unsupported payments. Cambia District, withholding taxes not paid. Unsupported payments. Kailahun District, withholding taxes not paid. Staff employment records not submitted. Kwedu New Semeun City, withholding taxes not paid. PAYE not paid. Fixed asset not available for verification. Revenue not banked. West and Rural, revenue not banked. PAYE not paid. Bombali District, PAYE not paid. Withholding taxes not available. Carine District, PAYE not paid. Withholding taxes not paid. Falaba, withholding taxes not paid. Unsupported documents. Port Local, City Council, withholding taxes not paid. Kenema District Council, withholding taxes not paid. Yeah. Kenema City, inadequate staff documentation. Moyamba District, fixed assets not available for verification. Moyamba District, staff loan not recovered. Tokolini District, unsupported payments. We have various ministries. Ministry of Basic and Senior Education has non-payment of supplies to TLMs, payment for WAS, fees not brought to account, salary paid to staff not available for physical verification. You see how the same issues are recurring ministry to ministry. Withholding taxes deducted, Ministry of Basic Education again. Withholding taxes deducted and not paid. There are a host of issues under the Ministry of Defense. We have Ministry of Development, unsupported documents, registration or renewal of NGOs. These are revenues that they renew and then it does not go into the consolidated revenue fund and their revenue. A few issues under the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education, Ministry of Works and Public Assets, excess costs included in rental payments. So, rental payments include excess costs and payments for works not done. Payments for works not done. So, they pay for work to be done and it is not done and those amounts are all here. And these are all things that could be fixed with supervision and accountability. Because these are contractors. You can easily, the ministry can sue them and sell their assets and pay back to government if they cannot do the work that they're assigned to do. Some of them have performance guarantees, which they provide to these ministries to do the work. So if they don't do the work, why doesn't the ministry go after the advance payment guarantees or the performance guarantees that they take as BOS? A few issues under the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, and most of them, as I am seeing them, because I don't want to waste too much time on this, some of them are withholding taxes that are not paid. Similar problems, similar issues. Ministry of Youth Affairs, inadequate control over disposal of assets, amounting to 10 million euros. Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources, salary paid to contract staff without employment contract. Do you see why I said these things are mostly administrative? How can you pay a salary to a contract staff without a contract? What does that even mean? And we have some provincial secretary's office, payment for works not done, withholds the taxes not paid, immigration department, salary paid to staff not available for physical inspection, the same problems recurring. Human Resource Management Office, salary paid to staff not being available for inspection. Sierra Leone Police HQ, salary paid to staff not available for inspection. Sierra Leone Correctional Services, taxes not paid to NIA. Sierra Leone Correctional Services, salary paid to staff not available for inspection. Judiciary of Sierra Leone, withholding taxes not paid to NIA. Judiciary of Sierra Leone, revenue collected but not banked. Office of the Chief Minister, withholding taxes not paid to NRE. Office of the Chief Minister, staff not available for verification. Office of the Vice President, salary paid to staff not available for physical inspection.
All right, from them, I don't hear all within Ben Kelfala say. In terms of, I'll be make them very clear. In terms of waiting a talk about the situation within the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, we now Honorable Tawa Conte. I don't want to go deep into that because Miss Matilda and Mr. Shillon and in team, they don't address them and then go extensively. And particularly the program on Sunday where Mr. Shillon within team, Mr. Shillon deal with the legal part of it, and then Mr. Mengot and Mr. Jamburia then look at the other side of it, where the administrative side, and then Mr. Jamburia look at the administrative side, and then Mr. Mengot look at the parliamentary process or procedural part. So the side with me want to talk about a few things then. The first thing first, it talks say, well, Parliament no limit in power. That's now wrong interpretation. And again, Ben Kelfala, they become somehow, in my opinion, dangerous. Yes, a brilliant. I don't know if he, like how the likes of Abdullah Conte and other Abbas Pundu, where then go school, then go far and brilliant. But look how they turn the country. And I saw Ben Kelfala one try for mix up the country. So for let us say Parliament give unlimited power, are the kind of paraphrase. They not put particular side where they say if for touch, for touch the other side and stuff like that. Even the president not get the constitution not give the president unlimited power. let alone this na agency where the parliament set up. So in order na the constitution, a parliament set them up. So they set them up, Tijan Kaba na set them up. And the tell where Tijan Kaba come na power, the constitution be don't they exist. So for like this parliament, you say, oh, they no limit your power, so you can go after anybody and stuff like that. No, you get process. Again, Mr. Mengot, we don't go through that process. They are not going to talk about too deep about I just want for bring that, just highlight. That's why we say parliament no limit. No gain limit. No. Nobody, the constitution no give unlimited power. I make them say checks and balances. So if even the no right term na the act we create your existence, it still gets written and called implicit limit. Because if other provisions within the constitution or in another act where we don't exist before or even after you get for consider that. And above it all, if confusion day in terms of the interpretation of waiting parliament pass in a form of act, when I go to the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court's now that's then therefore for interpret even parliament the legislation. And how did they interpret them? Did they interpret them based on the intention where the people that we put together the law beget? So but for let you sit down there and they argue, and in fact for like the young lawyers they agree, you talk about unlimited power. That by itself dangerous. For like you landed somebody, they use their words then they. And clearly it's just unfortunate that Salone, we they go with the noise. We need to critically they pick the words they are. And then let go now to all the thing the way they make. Me fumble them. Repeatedly he use a phrase where he say all this na administrative issues. I did paraphrase now. All this are administrative issues. So if Ben Kelfala strongly believes in administrative irregularities, and that same argument they use for release parentarily in case where he hand them over to the president because to him is an administrative issue. So why this man now they make noise and say pauper talk about whistleblowing and all that, they go after them case here. Me fambulem, una see how they with people are dangerous. So now it a cherry pick. And I say use the word though, most of them now if I think you say all of these issues are administrative. If I get them correctly. So if all of them are administrative, why you get business with them? Why you not just allow the parliament for investigate and if not administrative issues and then give the report with recommendations as to how for fix the administrative issues then they, because according to you it not constitute corruption. Where it's very clear some of the things that we read say corruption involved there. So what did they try for do now? They eating cake and things say forget them back. So you don't dismiss a whole case where, in my opinion, the evidence be so clear, but yet you dismiss them. On whose ground? You say na administrative issue. So because na administrative issue, let President Bio deal with them in an administrative way. Oh, you feel say you brilliant. And now you use the same phrase then the Baranta say, you for look into them case here. Because they're all administrative issues. So why one administrative issue not sufficient for investigate further or for indict, but another administrative issue, you for look into that. Ebo, we country. And then people in the ill. It's smart. And I see, before I come on air, I see another post where it say it go after people and for make sure say he eradicate, I think that's the word he use, corruption, and nobody not go be immune. How funny that sound. So you get over 6 years. And now you dey go after people and say, oh, nobody not for be immune. Could you dey cause noise pa? Again, people and go hail am. Say, oh, Ben Kelfala, they do well and stuff. Somebody be called now one of the programs them last week we talk about. Say Ben Kelfala don't begin use administrative issue in a way for whitewash then Kesia. So but funnily, I don't think people then pick them up and ask them the question, saying if you don't release a whole case, say you not go able for go further or even recommend any legal or any type punishment under the anti-corruption law, rather you dey send and go to the president for administrative discipline. So parentarily, well, that's not disgrace. It get away with it. And even in the report, you talk say, at the paraphrase na a act for convince say parentarily not be aware of the corrupt practice we in WEF engaging. You say that by the press release. So even so, you take and say parentarily in case you punish the woman, but parentarily we at the head of the administrative people in a parliament as the clerk of parliament, and you say you not believe, say not aware, but yet you say you not get sufficient evidence of corruption. So as a result, you take them as administrative exercise. And now you vuvuzela. Call. Oh, this, that. How corruption go down at that country day? If the people that were supposed for fight corruption, and even when you give you reason, that other video I decide not for play them because I just want to focus on this part. But you say, you even quote the law. According to law, the ACC na independent agency. So as a result, you say they get all mandate. They get the mandate for investigate all cases them we are suspected of corruption at our country. And yet, remember, a whole case go to a tribunal. Take the rule. You know, ever talk about that forged receipt? Not to the president forge them. Clearly, that's somebody where they work in that office day. Where yes, I agree with you. According to the Constitution, you need to investigate the president while he be president, because then they will be considered a distraction from from handling the country issue. I agree with that. But the person will forge the receipt, I not believe saying that the president is just a forger. So meaning that now worker within the office of the president, where you can go after. But no, you don't do that. So you cherry pick. And they go all over the alala for this talk about whistleblowing and all that. The Auditor General report, you consider them as whistleblower. How many Auditor General reports that you don't see through? From where you become ACC, they appoint you as ACC. And you 6 years this now. Over 6 years. So you don't see Lara reports them from the 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, now 2023 report. All the reports then get several irregularities. Several issues that were fishy. Procurement issues them where somebody no need for get university degree, let alone law degree, for no say sat in case them and the previous reports them fishy, corruption engage in corrupt activities they involve. But no, in case then so then die because and go after the people them where maybe they don't tell you say touch. And this self, who knows if not over just stupid the people that we believe in una. And after which, like how they can say God come up behind you. The thing where you intend for probably say for kill all the issue. All an administrative issue. So you don't send and go back to the permanent secretary, or you don't send and go back to the minister for address. So maybe, and at that make you even say, like the speaker of the house, and you talk to the clerk, where they way below the deputy speaker, for then bring the deputy speaker to let them call and to order. Who's going to fit either one day? You were the not elect. You will get appointed position. You cack you further. You will not elect at all. This person where you they ask for let them call to order. The people of Sierra Leone, they elect them. Parantarawali, they not elect them. And they way below the deputy speaker. But again, and at that make people them are concerned about the terrible example where America don't display this week. I really concerned. Because if America were supposed for use different means then, like for example, that MCC where they say una for do XYZ before we release them and they ask a way for minimize the abuse of power and push people in towards practicing democracy in other country day. If America they do this, I really concerned for my country and my continent. Because then we lead us the way we get to. With all way America tough on them. They're so corrupt. They want for dinner power till life, till death. And now they don't. America be always see them before even they elect them. Say Donald Trump, not good for Africa. I don't know for America, because some people then go say that it make America great, elect in country like how we previous scholar be say. But clearly for Africa, not good for Africa. Because US, now one of the countries them where we depend on for help we implement democracy in other continent today. So, Mr. Ben Kelfala, another thing we're very clear. And where to me, you self-emphasize yes, people then laugh and somebody among the audience say this not to laugh in matter. Indeed, not to laugh in matter. you end up for say, call Boku Boku ministries them and say, them ministries, then they, some of them, they even pay people them pay salary to people them way they're not able for verify. Say them people and they indeed they work for the ministry. So let me pull the investigation aside. But by that itself, now somebody in that same program, Mr. Shildon, the program, the person say, well, where Parliament ask the ministries them for documents, they run for Pulam. If ACC ask them, they run for Pulam. But if the Auditor General ask them, then they delay for Pulam. But now you ask yourself the question, if they don't get anything for hide, anything fishy, waiting for give them the incentive, waiting for be the incentive, not for Pula. So that day by itself, not administrative irregularity that one day. Then the corruption, smell corruption. Because again, I don't make them clear on this program as shown the definition of corruption, not to just money sign no more. If you use your power for prevent anything we go be negative on you, don't be forget about money side. That's not corruption. Like for example, where President Bill prevent the release of Lara Taylor Pierce, that Ebola auditing, prevent them not for proper complete that auditing day. Because again, say sometimes it will affect them during the election or something like that. That's not corruption. And Bokwada thinks them the procedure of removing Lara Taylor Pierce will not go according to because of they don't want to let Diddy where a did to their advantage. That fits the definition of corruption. So not to just money no more. So Mr. Ben Kelfala, to me, again, I go try not to use that word there because the Speaker of the House, a dear journalist, now Parliament is say because the journalist, quote and unquote, use the word say parliamentarians, they're useless. My brothers and sisters, waiting are the opposite of useless, not so useful. So if the journalists may say the parliamentarians, they're very useful to the constituency or to the country, if it will be considered insult? No. So we use the opposite for describe the activity. Say the action or the presence, no useful. If it be say the presence, no useful a parliament. The minister, the speaker for be saying an insult. And not just that he mean. If una not useful, una useless. Useless. How do they consider insult? So again, there were people there, we fumble them. It's sad, and then we hope to for push that country they go before. So, for let not use the word say Ben Kelfala useless, maybe I will say the ACC, including Ben Kelfala, not useful in that country there. Instead, they use them for let just mix up the country further for cover them tracks. And a disgrace to that country there. So now see why a concern about Biden in action for preemptively pardon people that will not even go through trial, we do not even bring case against them, are just speculation or allegation for now, or I guess not even allegation, or speculation. Then you pardon them. Say because I let them go through the rigorous investigation process. That's not too strong excuse. All the other people way that don't investigate, then go through that rigorous process. So then why are not supposed for be better past them? No. And even the January 6th committee, the people all, after all, Donald Trump self go through a rigorous process, even though he not be dead. But for the fact that they call people we work for him, we work for the former vice president and all that, and then call people for testify, that's not the process. So my fear now is all them people here we engage in then corrupt practices here. What thing we go do? If before Madabio left power, he say, oh, the likes of Paran Tarawali, the like of Mohamed Kone, the like of all the people where we all know say them people are corrupt. And they pardon them all. So nobody not for go after them. Me famble them when I see me reason we make former President Biden in action troubling. I know say yes, my brother Sierra 4, sorry, it make a great point on the positive side, but the negative side very much heavy compared to the positive way it thinks say it want for. Maybe America then get stronger institutions for look into it, even though presidential pardon, they appeal them. They're final. So even America don't know able to stop that. Because according to the laws. So imagine the same law and the similar democracy they practice in Africa. Imagine if we presidents in Africa begin use them two example here. Biden example and Trump example for pull people in jail where dangerous, where the evidence they all over the place. Say na dangerous people them. It free them. Not consciously think say them people are dangerous in the interest of the peace of the society. Let them rob them jail term. Not think that. But because he believes say them do them on in behalf, so he feels say he owe them for pull them. Imagine how fumble them. If the thugs them, where we know say politicians that can use we young begin them for go fight for them, for go kill for them, where they arrest them people and they with all the evidence, and where they come na power, then say, oh, boy, now for me you do am, I go release you. When I think about that scenario there in Africa, how Africa go turn, how then they go embolden both the corrupt people them and also the dangerous criminals them. So me fumble them. Yes, if not to be Ben Kelfala, I for be say clearly there are irregularities here, therefore look into them. Because almost every report has similar irregularities than they point to. From APC time, not to just this administration. And yet, each one, they say, oh, go fight corruption and stuff. Whose term President Bill don't take power now? Over 6 years. And still, the same irregularities them. So now see why I be say President Bill not good for the country. Because as a leader, if he be lead by example, like where Lara or Tamba Momo gets issue with that forged receipt in the President Bill, give them green light for let them fish out that person or the people that were responsible. Beaucoup of them minister or ministries here and MDAs them for scared. And that singular act where President Bill for be give Tamba Momo the green light for go after that person we forge the receipt. That singular act there for be don't make other people them na other departments them or ministries them scared and say the president's na no nonsense person. But how you go talk about you go make corruption ungovernable and yet clear evidence of forged receipt where a criminal, because now for forging a criminal act, and then you do a dubious process, then remove the woman, and then you, the president, Ben Kelfala, other folks them, they say una go end corruption, una go make corruption ungovernable in that country. They able. Now it's Englishman called oxymoron. And then look at the interview I play last week of Senge. They make it clear, oh, President be all right for say APC not good for that country. They tell me too, prove yourself. How SLPP better? Or how SLPP good for that country? They with this entire way Ben Kelfala reports so. Now under SLPP, not under APC, now SLPP. And not to the first time this day happen. They can't say all the previous reports them, audit reports them. Don't highlight the issues here. And here is another one from the audit report. Children's Hospital, people are way familiar with this hospital, Oladui Hospital. According to the report, the kind nature with the hospital is terrible. Ben Kelfala, nothing say they think of going there for investigate. Why Boku equipments then they work, why the place dirty, and why all the irregularities then they where the audit report expose. No. Because of Tawa Conte don't sit down by this now, and it feels say if Tawa Conte fan way for like them people and they for correct their irregularities, then they Tawa Conte will be the champion. All we me see now is not just infighting for somebody be called and correctly say for supremacy. Who that for then President Bill in good book, and maybe who that go succeed him as the flag bearer of SLPP. Now that infighting did and this so now. See, open one, he even talk about the chief minister, he talk about the department where they run before, and all that stuff then they. Not by accident, because you get Boko that thinks them. But reports they. So then they are infighting now. If at all President Bill will left, who that go succeed? Because it's very clear. So they all way they can do public show. They're all interested in becoming the next flag bearer of SLPP. The likes of Ben Kelfala, Senge, and even Tawa Conte. Even though we know very much about him. But highly likely, if the process open, highly likely himself will throw in a name at the ring. So we fumble them on a lighter note. The other thing I want to talk about very quickly. At this salon, 419 students them graduate in a law school inside 1 year. And before that, over 300. From Leona, tell me too, small salon, small country. For like per year, you they graduate over 300 students them, law students them. That's how they put them. And now some people then go argue, say, well, now then choice. They want for study law. Let them go study law. So give them the free will. No. Now then place here, they get restrictions in terms of the number whether they accept per year. So why salon? It just tell like where somebody go say, you know what? Let woman born all the picking them where God give and in belly. Una know very well say that approach they na outdated approach. Yes, you will say religion on religious ground, let born the number of picking if na 10 picking them, then in belly let born they all. But we all know what in they get for be. A get, particularly if not to poor parents them, the likelihood for let them picking and they escape poverty very small. If woman no get sober, they no get money, it come off from a poor, humble background, la put and so, and then he decide for born 10 picking and back to back. Una know very well. So the chances for letting picking and they escape poverty very small. Yes, with God, everything possible. With that example there, I go use this case. So you graduate 419 lawyers them in 1 year. So they put them. How many law firms then they in a salon? Well, I go say mostly Freetown because the provinces, you know, go expect them for go practice this no more. So maybe now the provinces like Bo, sometimes you know go even get each 10 law firms them or something. So most of them now Freetown then get for practice. So tell me how many farms, how many law jobs them then are Freetown. So this by itself no go create that situation where people then go begin chuk for case there because they want for survive. And remember, when you don't go into this kind of profession, and given the status of that profession, it don't limit you for do boku things them for your survival. Somebody no go be lawyer, and then you expect for lawyer to go drive Okada or keke or even taxi for less survive? No. So that person go they roam the street of Salon or Freetown with no job. Boku things then they no go be salesperson again. Now one shop, convenience store, and no go do them with a law degree. So all that get for be the responsibility of the universities them for think all of that, and also for the profession. Because like how they say, demand and supply. So if the people them way the society need is small, and then the people them way available them boku, within that therefore be. It therefore means say the job no get for day, and the one that we get job, it go be cut throat. Then go take so little salary. So again, this na part of planning. For say the president or the administration a flagship program education, that's fine, but it still need proper planning. So instead of then do all this, 414 students then, why they not restrict them? Even restrict them and say, you know what, per year we go take 50 students then, or 100 students then per year, maximum what we they take. So you minimize. And even then they save 100 students then for graduate per year, given the country the way tintranga way job no day, then the save go probably considered high. Because the place here we get money so where you go say job plenty compared to Salon, they still get quota, then get restriction into the number of law students them, and even students them in general, whether they take per year. But particularly then specialized programs then get maximum number. But the number of people where they apply, thousands, every university. But yet they restrict. And then they create more value to the profession. When I concentrate on training, the one them way fortunate for go through very hard. And waiting at the alternative now, una go on for ask. So okay, we're waiting for do them people here. Una they provide incentive to the other profession. Like for example, we all know say salon need doctors them. And then people here for let them get the brain for go through law school and stuff. You just kind of they can still use that same brain power they for going to science, for go into technology, for going to other programs them like mining. If at all we get that program there, learn about the minerals the way we get. And if possible, how for polish diamonds them, where we somebody can able come out from there and get money where government can even help us set up and buy their instruments then they for polish diamond them now the country. All that you can able use them talented young people there. Now different stream. All you need for do is give incentive, and that's make way people and they gladdy. Oh, Kono don't get university or whatever it is. I say, bo, then they wanna see them as progress. Now more university we need. We get plenty people already graduate already. Why we not try for channel and see how they go become entrepreneurs? How they go become them people the way you go say they employ themselves? Why you not stay in vocational institutions? Why you not encourage people for specialize in mechanical, like that you will call fitter? Why you not make the able watch YouTube video where somebody like the instructor go interpret that video they per Creole, for example, and let us see how for make American cars them where American cars them for we within North America is cheaper. For let you buy American car, send and go salon. But then go tell you say they not sabi fixer. So you get all the areas then they. But yet, because people then believe say when you become lawyer, you go to parliament, and because now much boku lawyer than we see in parliament, they not get other job for do. Now make the parliament now na cutthroat. Government job na cutthroat. Because now the only employer in town for the lawyers here. You don't get plenty people that will hire them because people in the struggle. And this thing that where we need, the areas that where we need people in for specialize. No. So we found them again, I don't know, we get priority issue at that country there. And then the other thing where I want to quickly talk about Fambulem, now this one. It's so funny that it says Sierra Leone police warns against traffic officers extorting money from drivers. Ebo, this is not something we knew. And now open secret, say almost everybody knows say traffic police they take bribe. From where be this alone? Not to something we hide. Where at one point they even make say, okay, well, let Bobo there. They take money for them and all that stuff then they. And then now when I make them as big news. Oh, the police don't warn. Then brother them way they take bribe. Traffic police them where they take bribe. And now the same thing again when they talk about priorities. And this traffic, now side where we suppose for able generate instead of now they tax people them take na the neck. Now another area that way we for able generate revenue. But no, una left farm as underground economy. Because law say if them be introduce that ticketing, and that situation usai then can give ticket, like you overload. Like give simple solution. The police, plenty of them, get phone we get camera. So yes, they not get bike or so for chase them or waiting. They don't need for chase them. You pull them over, you snap inside motor car. You get evidence right away. You snap in plate and everything, and you get a ticket. So when you go court, you want for say light permit and stuff, then display the video for you or the picture. Because now yourself now so that they do, they camera them way na red light camera. Now the picture that they send to you with the ticket. Because you not go deny. So when you see your license plate, you see as the camera capture you motor car, and then send ticket say because you cross that red light, so that they give you this ticket. You don't get to argue. So you go to court now and make anything the best they can do for you is they reduce the fine, but you they pay something. So similar where police not get for argue or anything. Break you break, hey bro, you overload. You snap back, or I not get anything for talk to you, you get a ticket. So tell me too, then they not go prevent people from overload, because if you get ticket how many times, and then the next thing they even take your license. If they say you don't get too many offenses, and you they put passenger and life at risk, then we do a license. So you do that, two things. You're able to raise revenue for the country, for the municipality, if not the municipality want to take care of that. And at the same time, you they reduce accident. So the same thing with like, then defective motor car they get light safe and all that stuff then they. Where they come, all you need for do you drive, you police, you take a picture of them. And for like, even put your life at risk and stuff. If you break and not break, you don't take in picture. So you let family go. Then guess what? The roads authority who decided they register the vehicle, then get the plate numbers, then get the addresses and everything. So all you need for do is you go after the owner of the vehicle. So Ingo say now, okay, well, and this person be the driver and stuff. Then una give the owner ticket because now get the vehicle. Now so it happen now, where you pass red light, they don't know who that be the drive. So now you will register the vehicle. Now you address that they send the ticket of the red light where that camera capture. So we don't need again fumble them. Then Tiawa they talk so. Believe me, with people them, the politicians, they know them. They know say na so they work now because plenty of them don't live abroad. But because of the corruption where them police here, you get the agbagba, where they na station, where na in they can konani to, where bobo them or police, the junior one them, they bribe for sending a particular station or particular checkpoint because they see say, oh, motocar then they way they give money. So if you want for do then here, it's very simple, but here the willingness not there. It's very, very clear. So Fambulela quickly go through the comments them since they're not too plenty, we go overwhelming. But let I recognize Madam Bendu again, as I always say, I'm not jealous but now one of our fervent followers and listeners, thank you very much for where you joined. You say hello Fambul, them. And one for say Boku, welcome and thank you to Albert Lansana. Is say how about the birth certificate? The birth, I don't know if you did talk about the 14th Amendment where Donald Trump want to go after. the people them. I don't know if na that they talk because na previous comments, but we don't deal with that. And to me, I kind of I'm skeptical. Yes, it go fine for like Honorable go through, but again, as I say, England don't pass. I mean, UK don't pass them. So it just take and also yes, the number of majority and somebody we talk back, we make also get concerned. It talk about that 2/3 majority. Almost every constitution where they insert that 2/3 majority, it means say 2/3 of all the members of that particular chamber there, or that particular body there, if in a Congress or Senate or in our own case Parliament. The 2/3 where they emphasize and put under the Constitution, then do them deliberately, not for make them easier for the government for take advantage of just removing certain things. So, but where you get that kind of majority, they a very clear say it will be bipartisan, and meaning that it will be in the interest of the country. That the major intention that. But if I see waiting with politicians, then they do not salon, they twist them. But it's very clear all over the world where they talk about 2/3 majority. Not to the people that no more were present. It will be of the total number, whether you're present or not. If you get the vote and somebody absent, unakebu pasa. But it will be 2/3 of the total number. It no matter if somebody absent or present. If you want for let it pass, you go be present. But una we want for let it pass, una no say una forget number way for be equal or more than 2/3. Where if na 100, you dey look at 67 minimum. So me fumble them again. It's sad. It really sad. And I make personally a concern about Donald Trump and Biden then decision this week. But I don't talk enough of that. So I hope, Senadani, they talk about when you ask the question, how about the birth certificate? So if not to that, please clarify before we end the program, as we're very close to the end. So we brought a Kai Tier 4 is say, in the first place, Trump's so-called executive order relating to birthright citizenship has been put on hold by a judge in Washington state today. Thank you very much. And that's not a very good thing. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. However, that not still completely be off the argument. So I want to say boku thank you to Samuel Vandy. You say, Dr. Kagbo, most of the Sierra Leoneans in America voted for Donald Trump. Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora shut the door behind thief, own brothers and sisters. Yes, like how they can say, it don't be. It don't mean say if people then do them and then we fall. But one thing where I want to correct you, Brother Samuel, thank you very much, but me not a doctor. Okay, I don't get PhD. I get masters, yes, but I don't get PhD. So thank you, Mr. I don't know if now Mr. you want for put Mr. would be fine, Mr. Kagbo, because Mr. now, as long as you don't pass certain age, it don't matter your status. As long as you're not a man, you qualify for be called Mr. So even if I get PhD, I for still prefer Mr. Kagbo. So I just want to make them clear. Thank you very much for your comment. And yes, people vote for him. But remember, this na Africa, I mean, this na all America, like how you can say, Salomon business, na all man business. So for now, you will vote for her, you will not vote for him. We all for sure that concern day. Because then think the way they do, they're very dangerous. And one for say Boku thank you again to we sister and we auntie, we mama, Madam Bendu. Say this is very nice of you. Your concern about Sierra Leoneans. And thank you very much. I wake past sleep, if somebody wake me, I go say the same thing. So not to just like a fluke. No, I care about Sierra Leoneans them a lot. And even my community, if people and they listen, then will attest to that. Say I care about the community. And me as somebody where I try for always make Salon people and know say I love Sierra Leoneans them and I love my community and I love my country. So thank you so much for that. And one for say boku thank you to the great. Thank you very much. You say assalamu alaikum VOS family, and thank you very much. Salamu alaikum salam. Thank you. Let God bless. All right. For all the other comments, them I want to say boku thank you, but let's just take maybe 3 more. Madam Bendu again, thank you. Say these are the officials that are fighting corruption. Corruption in Sierra Leone is rampant, and corruption is there to stay. Well, President Biobi don't say corruption go fight back, and forgetting to say it go be under your administration. So INSEF, they perpetrate corruption because the things them way INSEF they do, they fortify the corrupt practices. So thank you so much for that. I agree with you 100%. So Maxord say Jibril saying, is presidential pardon be preemptive in Sierra Leone's constitution? That's a great question, my brother. Great question. I don't get the answer for that, but I go try for research and I go ask we lawyer and try for make let we know. But clearly that's not a great question. And if he did, my goodness. But if he also just say pardon, presidential pardon, then again we all know, say the judiciary, then they lean towards the current administration, towards the ruling administration, not say current, but the ruling administration. So meaning Udadina power, you get the judiciary under your belt. So the Supreme Court way for help for interpret if then just say presidential pardon. For let the interpret and say if this mean preemptive pardon, guess what? The Supreme Court for interpret that. And if you take the case of Anescoma versus Samsumana, the former VP, see how they interpret them. Where me and you two know say not supposed to be, but they interpret them in a way that even the ECOWAS court say the interpretation was wrong. But the interpretation stand because waiting the Supreme Court say is final. So now that make I get concerned about Donald Trump this in behavior. Because if the Supreme Court ruling in favor, guess what? It considered final. Pass Parliament, go back and pass something else for amend them and whatnot. But other than that, it's final. So that's not a good question, Jibril to say. Thank you very much. I will look more into that. And maybe if I able next week, if I able get something, we say that, I go definitely bring onto your attention. Yeah. But that's a very, very good question. Thank you so much for that. I really like the question and it gave me food for thought. Madam Bendu, they say every institution in Sierra Leone is corrupt. This is a continuation from these two parties. This is the Sierra Leone we are left with from these two parties. No progress or development is going to take place. I'm not able to agree with you more. As English, for English, say I couldn't agree with you more. But clearly, you nail them. 100% I agree with you, man. Thank you. And he continued to say, how about opening technical institutions that are so needed in Sierra Leone? And that's not the question myself they ask. Instead of all them boku lawyers here, Why una no open several vocational institutions them? Let we get boku specialized carpenters. We go use technology for make powerful furniture them. We not say we get good carpenters them. Look, tailors them. Why we not go able give them the knowledge for let them self be designers? Where we go say, you know what, this design is from Sierra Leone, and then you look compare them with any Italian suit, you not go able to tell the difference. Why we not do all that? And we get boku other professions them where we able for give technical improvement. Thank you so much, Madam Bendu. That's a $1 million question. And me self go ask that question there. But the answer to them is they always want who said they will get quick money. And Ronald, thank you very much, Ronald George Stone. It will be the last comment I go read. Investors won't touch Sierra Leone with a badge. Paul, with the drugs scandal going on, it's an embarrassment. Absolutely. And again, it's so sad that President Bill they emphasize on saying a want for make and Salone great again. I want to put Salone at the map and all that stuff then they because Salone name don't go down. But look at what they happen right under their foot. And this, I don't see any aggressiveness in terms of dealing with that. Because where you want to show the world, say you need to tolerate this, you get zero tolerance for that kind of tear. You they behave differently. You know the cover thing? In fact, you will be so aggressive that any other person where they plan for do the same, they go scared. But no. And now Sierra Leoneans, they say, oh, we wish this investigation at Guinea is transparent and stuff. We're not supposed for the second guess that decision day. That you for don't make people, including the international community, conclude on that. Say, oh, the salon where we know, the president where we know, the administration where we know, then go tackle this with vigor. Now, therefore, don't say that. But because of people are skeptical, they say we wish it go be transparent and go after the people, then go investigate them properly and stuff. So family, and that will be the last comment. And again, I want to say boku thank you. But before I go, I just want to play for una the message where Sita in Papa that young man we try for sponsor. I want for just play the message we in daddy left and then I go come and wrap up. This the message we in my opinion, but wanna listen to him and then I go come back for wrap up the program tonight from Bulem. So let I play him for now and let we listen together. Just a moment here.
They are big, because then people and they then call me today. For yesterday, they sent to me see the Minister of Education want see the Bobona Makeni and not to even anyone. So we don't arrange that yesterday, but being that now they call me this. I just don't pray 4:30 and they don't and then send one teacher for can call me. Say I'm no account, I'm not for life. But any kind I'm not able to travel, I'm not tell you. So, but I know one lady calling a school, but this even for me no more say. And all lady, and now this info and this info me no more say. This info me no more say. They don't send call Makeni. But anything I go pass, what come I go message you or a meeting a station. Yeah. So I just remember you because me safety that phone and no do make yeah?
Fambulem, I know say Sita and Daddy say let we not tell the school. But again, this any side way something good day, let we usai like how like say usai praise to let we get. So this will be highly likely as a result of VOS campaign on behalf of this we Pekin. So to me, for like the government through the Ministry of Education send column and all get no doubt in terms of the nature, like waiting at the reason. Again, I don't believe say it will be anything bad. I don't believe that at all. I believe say it will be good something. It will be positive reason. And unayeri from a voice self, get no nervous, not like say it is scared why the ministry for column and stuff like that. So I just decide for give another update day saying we all waiting we they do. The ministry or the government they listen to we programs them. And for the fact, say, because I remember the last program, I talk extensively. I even give example to myself, saying I did in a country where not to ya born, but because of I be do well now the university where I be take first position gets the highest where they graduate the entire university that year day by economics. I be get a bursary. They recognize me for that. And where I go do my master's, then give me higher responsibility for be assistant to a professor where I be even teach. Just imagine, I be still be student, but I be they teach picking them at university level. Salon bobo, popo, salon bobo. I be they teach at university level. I they mark them papers them. I they step in for professors them. We myself na be student. So that's waiting for get brain can do. So for the fact say the ministry don't recognize we Pekin, where then bring this together, like I say not to anyone, then get plenty people that we then call. So meaning that it go be people that we they need and not go preempt in terms of we cannot know waiting at the detail, but now encouraging news in my opinion for way the ministry send call the bobo within daddy for like then go meet. And it say it go update we after that. But I don't want for let people and think negative of this. I want for say kudos to the administration and some of their initiative here we want for the see. People them way not able to afford. Let una step in and utilize them. The same thing again where they talk about that vocational, then technical thing. You get people that way not get that academic brain. But then sabi, then get the brain for sabi fix things them. Then see something, then go able fix them up. People them like tailors them. Then go see something in a magazine like style. Then go sew them exactly that. So then thing and then a talent them where we for recognize and make sure say them pay. Then talents, then pay for the, like people them, then benefit from their talent. People then pay them for their talent. So on that note, there I want to end this program and I want to say boku thank you to now all. And unfortunately, I don't, I don't meet the standard again. Say I want for keep unto 2 hours. We don't go slightly over 3 hours. So I go try for first begin put them under 3 hours and then walk my way to the 2 hour mark. But I want to say boku thank you to all we people them, we brothers them, and sisters them. We comment now the comment section and the one that we call as well. I truly appreciate una. And dear again, like our start, I go end say let we continue for be tolerant. Let we not see ourselves as enemies and not good for that country they and go on before. So whether you disagree with somebody or not, let it not be your enemy. When somebody disagree with you, you not for take enemy. You not for be enemy for that. If somebody no agree with what you they say, try another way for convince them. If still you not able to convince them, respectfully, or respectfully, I should say, una agree for disagree. Say yes, okay, you get your own point, me get my own point, but let we agree, say we get different point. Then in a respect. And that respect, they go a long way because that person, they go give respect for where you say, I not agree with your point, but I go show understanding. Say you self your own point valid. Even though I not agree with them, but you convince yourself, say you this na your own point, and let we agree, say we not meet one place. I don't know if I talk right, per Creole, but again, English then say, let's agree to disagree. So if we continue to do that, we family salon, we know like how that music you always say. Salon, now we own for fix. We not for expect anybody for come any side for can fix salon for we. So dear me family, let we see that as way for fix salon for we self. So until next week, Thursday, we will come with another program where we look at politics and economics na salon. Dear, let we pray for we politicians them. Again, like I say no more, when we disagree with them, no means of cost them. Because now them people that they get for make policies them where they affect me and you too today and tomorrow. So as a result, if they don't get sound mind, they don't get soriat mind, they're not going to make policies that will go benefit me you too. So dear, I beg, let we pray for them, let God inspire them, let God change them for the betterment of that country day. And we all, for we brothers and sisters them, we maybe go through this Donald Trump situation in America, let we pray for them. Let we pray that this Donald Trump thing, as Boko of we think say, it not go succeed. Let we pray for that because it not go only affect them, but directly it go affect we self indirectly and their families them. So Lord, we pray for them, and we all within our VOS, the presenters them, una where they join every week, all the programs them. Wow for say boku thank you to una not forget to. On Saturday, Miss Matilda will come back with another episode of Salon Issues, and that will be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go encourage you now for learners tune in, and Salon time will be 10 p.m. And on Sunday, we will get Mr. Shilon, Mr. Mengot, and Mr. Jamboria, by God's grace, the young program, a social media review. And na Sunday, it starts 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With Salon time, it will be 8 o'clock na net. And then the same time na UK. So me again, if una want for catch me, every Thursday, if una want for catch this program, una tune in every Thursday. And na the same station, the program will be Politics and Economics with me, Abdulkarim Kagbo, and it will start 8 p.m. Past no more, I get technical issue, but it will start promptly, like how they go say sharp, it will start. So until next week, Thursday, same time, same place, me na Abdulkarim Kagbo, they say una thank you and una tata.